a big push to certain targeted mega infrastructure projects can reignite the economy. According to estimates of Niti Aayog, the country would need around US dollar 4.5 trillion for investment, 5 trillion for investment in infrastructure by 2030. On financing options for infrastructure, we are just recovering from consequences of excessive exposure of banks to infrastructure projects. Non-performing assets, NPAs relating to infrastructure lending by banks has remained at elevated levels. There is clearly a need for diversifying the financing options. The setting up of the National Investment and Infrastructure Fund, NIIF, in 2015 is a major strategic policy response in this direction. Promotion of the corporate bond market, securitization to enhance market-based solutions to the problem of stressed assets, and appropriate pricing and collection of user charges should continue to receive a priority of policy attention. As in the case of the Golden Quadrilateral, a big push to certain targeted mega infrastructure projects can reignite the economy. This could begin in the form of, and this is a suggestion which I would like to make for consideration, of everybody present here and all authorities. Now, it may look a bit ambitious, but I think if we plan it rightly, I am sure it is achievable. Now, so how do you do this? How do you give a big push to the infrastructure sector, and how do you target all your efforts in this direction? Now, this could begin in the form of a north-south and east-west expressway together with high-speed rail corridors, both of which could generate large forward and backward linkages for several sectors of the economy and regions around the rail and road networks. Now, these are ideas which I'm not by no stretch I'm suggesting that this can happen in the short term. These require a lot of planning, and this can happen in the medium and particularly in the long term. But I think as a country, we need to start working on these kind of ideas. I've just given one by way of illustration, but there could be so many other ideas also, and there are other ideas, I'm sure, and I'm aware. Both public and private investment could be key to financing our infrastructure investments. CII has been playing a very important role in infrastructure development in our country, and I look forward to CII to play a very creative role in this regard. According to a World Bank 2020 report, it suggests that 1% increase in GVC participation can boost per capita income levels of a country by more than 1%. And that's not small. This scenario has to change, and I think this is the right time for India to take efforts to become a part of the global value chain. And here the focus and emphasis will have to be on productivity and will have to be on the quality of our products and services, and the speed and the promptness in delivering the delivering the various orders. Global shifts in GVC in response to COVID-19 and other developments will create opportunities for India. Besides focusing on diversifying sources of imports, it may also be necessary to focus on greater strategic trade integration, including in the form of early completion of bilateral free trade agreements with the US, EU, and the UK.